Hello, I'm Avis Kalfsbeck, and this is the Peace is Here podcast. Welcome to Peacewarts, School of Peacecraft and Inquiry, where we practice the skills of peace through short daily classes. We take the peace work seriously, but not ourselves. If you're joining us mid-school year, you're not late. Orientation begins at episode 198. Welcome back, Peace Scholars. This is Universal Understars 101 in the Tower. Today we're discussing a dangerous mental slip, the moment we forget that a border is just a suggestion. Alfred Korzybski, philosopher of language and meaning, said, "The map is not the territory. The word is not the thing it describes." In the world below, people fight and die for a line. But if you walk to that line on the actual earth, you won't find a giant purple stripe on the grass. In this department, we study the semantic gap, the distance between the map, the political abstract, and the territory, the lived reality. The concept, provincialism masquerading as principle. When we spend too much time looking at the map, we develop provincialism. This is the belief that our little corner of the world is the center of the universe and that our local customs are universal principles. We aren't actually defending a truth. We are just defending a coordinate. We are allowing a piece of paper to tell us where our empathy should end. The history, the map that colonizes the mind. A powerful historical example of provincialism leading to disaster is the lead up to the American Civil War. By 1890, the map had completely colonized the mind. People stopped seeing themselves as part of a single human experiment and began to identify purely by their section. This intense focus on regional identity caused men to view a line on a map as a moral wall. They mistook their local economic provincialism for a sacred principle, and the result was the deadliest conflict in their history. To counter this, we look to the Aboriginal Australian Songlines, perhaps the most profound living architecture ever devised. For over 60,000 years, Indigenous Australians have navigated the vast continent not with paper grids, but through a melodic method of orientation that merges story, stars, and soil. In Aboriginal mythology, a songline is a dreaming track. It is a path created by localized creator beings during the dreaming, the indigenous embodiment of the earth's creation. As these beings walked across a featureless world, their journeys were recorded in song cycles. Each songline explains the exact route followed by the creator being. The path is literally marked in the lyrics. An explorer navigates the landscape by repeating these words or reenacting the story through dance. As the story unfolds, the lyrics describe the precise location of various landmarks, specific rock formations, hidden watering holes, or ancient trees. The rhythm of the music acts as a pedometer, telling the traveler the distance, while the melody serves as a compass. As noted by researchers at National Geographic, this system is so precise it allowed people to navigate hundreds of kilometers across the interior desert, picking out tiny features without error. To a person traveling a dreaming track, the map is a living, breathing relationship. If you enter another group's land, you don't cross a barbed wire fence, you enter a new verse. You acknowledge they're part of the song. The territory is not owned in blocks, it is sung in community. Because the map is oral, it requires you to talk to your neighbor to know the next verse. You cannot be isolated and maintain the song. Today, this ancient wisdom is being protected by the IATSIS Songlines project. Elders and younger generations are working together to record and map these tracks across 16 regions of Australia. By ensuring this cross-generational knowledge transfer, they are proving that the territory is a common vessel of story and survival that no colonial straight line can ever truly erase. The thesis: walking the ground. The lesson for today is that you cannot eat a map. A map is a tool for navigation, but it is a terrible tool for morality. In the Department of Universal Understars, a peace scholar is trained to look through the map. When you hear about a conflict in a foreign land, your job is to remember the territory. Remember the soil, the children, and the shared atmosphere. Don't let the straight lines of a political drawing replace the curved reality of a human life. We're all living in the same song. We're just different verses. Homework. 1. Interrupt your routine to look at an Earth at Night satellite photo of a border area like North and South Korea or the U.S.-Mexico border and see how the map disappears in the dark. 2. Write down one question you have after this episode or doing homework number 1. If no question comes to mind, just write no question. 3. Optional. Journal about a time you judged someone based on where they were from, their map, rather than who they were, their territory. The view from the tower. The stars do not recognize the borders of men. From this height, the straight lines we draw on our maps are invisible, drowned out by the curved reality of the rotating Earth and the ancient light of the galaxy. The stars do not ask for a passport before they shine on a valley, and the wind does not stop at a checkpoint. In the Understars, we see the world as it truly is, a single glowing territory held in a vast dark cradle, a song that belongs to everyone and no one at once. Until our next lesson, keep your eyes on the Understars. Class dismissed. Thank you for listening. If you'd like to support the Pieces Here podcast, the most helpful way is to follow it wherever you're listening. It helps share the message with others. You can also support this piecework at my Patreon for $4 a month, about what a used paperback goes for these days. Just go to Patreon at patreon.com/Avis Kalfsbeck. That's AVISKALFSBEEK. My most recent book is Mana Mutante, a best friend eco-fiction novella about food systems, featuring Tilly, Camas, Pedro, and the rest of the gang. It's book 6 in the Pedro the Water Dog Saves the Planet series and is available wherever you buy books. You can find all of my peace projects and stay in touch at aviskalfsbeck.com. Music is by Javier Peque Rodriguez. Sound effects are from Pixabay. Regarding peace, we need not delay or despair. We are not late. We are right on time to love. We are all scholars of peace. Listen for the peace.